Hey guys, right here, and I'm joined with Lauren Chapman from H.alt Milk, right? Or just H.alt.
Yeah.
H.alt, which is actually based on hemp milk. So it's another alternative dairy based around hemp. And before you ask any questions, no, it doesn't have any other illicit substance in it. It's purely a good substitute for the other alternative milks out there. So thanks for talking with us, Lauren.
Pleasure.
Tell us a bit about how you came up with the concept and, starting the business and growing the business and where you're at today.
Amazing. Well, Holt first started back in my kitchen in 2020. I think during COVID, a lot of people were making sourdough or, getting a little bit creative in the kitchen. And I came across hemp seeds and all of their health benefits and just fell in love with the product. And I thought, can I make a milk of this? So I've drunken plant milk my entire life, and I just wanted to get creative, which led me to making my own hemp milk, falling in love with the taste and texture, and giving it to friends and family and my local barista, and they all loved it too. So I identified a gap in the market, and kind of 2 years later, fast forward 18 different batches, and we just launched 9 months ago.
Oh, well done. It is really, really tasty. I just had a latte on it and it was smooth, very similar to the oat, like that creaminess. And you mentioned that it doesn't have any side effects from, say, like oat milk gives you a bit of bloating, but...
Yeah, so I think being hemp, naturally, it's a really sustainable milk choice, but it's zero allergens as well. So it's like nut-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, lactose-free, plant-based, kind of ticks every box out there while being incredibly delicious and creamy, like you said.
And it's hard when you're entering a market that's quite heavily saturated with a lot of alternate dairies already, but to create something that's got a uniqueness as well. And one of the things that a lot of people don't understand about coffee is that there's so many health benefits in coffee alone, and a lot of the milk takes away from those health benefits. So by adding another substance which is also got a lot of health benefits, you're not taking away from anything, you're just increasing those health benefits.
Exactly. And I think, a lot of people want coffee that tastes like coffee. Like, roasters put so much time and energy into perfecting their coffee roast, and some of the milks can kind of drown out the coffee flavor. And I think one thing that people love most about our hemp milk is it's very neutral, and you can really taste the coffee, and the coffee shines, not so much the milk. So they partner really well together.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that when I tried it. It tasted like the coffee, and I'm not a big fan of soy and almond because they do cut through and dominate those flavors. And I think the real benefit that you have there is that you can allow the coffee to shine without taking away anything and still adding to all those benefits as well. So where to from here? You've got your feet set into the market now. Are we looking for global distribution? At the moment, are you Australian distribution?
So yeah, we're based out of Manly Beach in Sydney, and the milk is made in Victoria, so that's kind of been our primary focus. Would love to get back to my hometown Queensland, and to see it popping up in more cafes up there would be awesome. So I think for the next 12 to 18 months, really just focusing on partnering with cool cafes across Australia and building the brand in store.
We'll actually have an espresso bar in Brisbane, and there's a milk supplier up there called the Milkman that we use. I would get you his contact details because...
I think I'm waiting to hear back from him currently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Ben, well, we'll sort that out for you because, I would definitely offer this...
Send him samples.
I would definitely offer this in our bar as an alternative. And because, I have customers that do have to have... they have all those allergens and they do need to find some alternative.
Yeah.
And, there's obviously a lot of jokes about hemp and there's things that go along with it, but it's a serious...
natural high.
Yeah. Exactly. It's a serious product,
and
you've made a really good impact on the coffee, which at the end of the day is what we're all about.
Yeah.
So I would be happy to supply this. So talk to Ben and we'll get some supplies there.
Ben's like, this is a bit awkward.
But I think there's a real market and a real need for this in the marketplace. So if you are interested in trying an alternative dairy that isn't your standard soy, almond, oat, so on and so on, give H.alt a try. And can you buy it online for the home user, or is it just a cafe?
So we actually have quite a few people who have an online subscription with us that get their hemp milk delivered every 2 weeks because they've just fallen in love with it in their cafe and they want it at home too. So I think the real question is, are you alt enough?
Awesome. So, yeah, another question that always comes up with alternate milks is because to try and get rid of the flavours, the undesirable flavours, they add a lot of sugar. Can you tell me a bit about how much sugar goes into the H.alt?
Sure thing. I actually have a liter right here.
Perfect.
So being a health conscious consumer, I was mindful of like sugar and calories in some of the other plant milks. So I did want to keep it low in sugar and also lower in calories and dairy and some other alternatives. So our milk is low sugar with 4.2 grams per serve. So we do use a natural sweetener, which kind of balances out different acidics in coffee, but very complementary as well.
So, yeah, for all those people who are looking for that alternative healthy option, it's not just that it doesn't have the allergens, but it's also healthy as well in low in sugar, low in calories.
Definitely. So I wanted a milk that tasted great, but was also lower in kilojoules and lower in sugar compared to like your traditional dairy or oat milk. And we've definitely hit the brief there.
Thanks so much for talking with us, Lauren.
Guys.
I'm Ride, your coffee coach, and as always, enjoy your brew.